Today's quite a sad day in the terms of my collection of old televisions, because my much loved Ferguson Supersound set is going to a new home. Thankfully, I know who the owner is, and I will have access to the set, and it's on a return basis if he ever wants to get rid of it. But this is a G346. It is the actual model number is a 37493. It is a 20-inch TX9 set with a 51540X tube. It has the stereo sound capabilities, as you can see here, with the two DIN sockets. Uses a 1044 revision of the TX10 chassis. No, it doesn't. The TX9 chassis. And is in, apart from the missing flap here, in good cosmetic order. So what I'm going to do before letting it go out of my ownership is to try and repair said flap using some hot glue and this skewer here. So what I'm going to try to do is form the hot glue over the skewer, let it dry a little bit, pull the skewer out, and hopefully we will have a flap that will fit back onto the two notches here and provide us with a flap that closes. So these controls here are for, I think, volume, brightness, contrast, colour, if I remember rightly. That's channel up and channel down, and traditional for Ferguson we have the pull-out tray with the tuning selection for all of the channels. So this one would have probably been a consumer purchase rather than a rental, given that it is the 20-inch set and it is the Ferguson branded set as well. Coming into its place, probably not anything, to be honest, because I will be swapping my... Oh, see the reflection of the dog as well. Coming into my possession will be another Bang & Olufsen 8902 stereo set. That's a 26-inch set, a 66540X. Same chassis as my 7702. And that will be swapped for the 22-inch Sony that I have. So I'm cutting down the number of sets that I actually have, because obviously we have limited space to put them all, and this one just isn't getting the kind of use that it deserves, so it will actually be good if it goes to a home of a fellow collector, where it will be appreciated and obviously receive the use that it deserves. And obviously if I do ever want it back, then the option hopefully is there to get it back when he decides he wants something else. Anyway, hopefully this glue gun should be hot enough. Let's see if it is. Yep, that's certainly putting out a bit of glue. Let's try seeing if we can sort this out with a little bit of hot glue. So, doing this without the tripod today for the moment, so I'm going to gently just pop that over here, like so. That's the thing with hot glue, it always does big stringy bits as well. Let's pop that over there. And let's just see if we can gently shape it into some kind of shape. What I'm going to do is pull this out of the way. We now need to leave that to dry. I don't even know if this will work, to be honest. That looks really quite rough and crappy. But I'm hoping that it will... There would have been some plastic tabs here. I'm hoping it will be enough to replace the plastic tabs, because it is slightly tacky, as in a bit sticky. It should hopefully be enough to keep everything in place. Yeah, so there you go, volume, brightness, contrast, colour, and program up and program down for the aforementioned buttons. Right, let's do the other side and we will be back shortly. It looks very scrappy, but I'm hoping that it will work, so you need to let that dry for a bit. I think the next thing is to get out the tube tester and have a quick look to see if our BK Precision tube tester suits this tube. So this is an A51580X. Here we go, A51580X. That has a heater voltage of 6.3 volts and an adapter type of 23. So we need adapter number 23. Let's have a look amongst the myriad of adapters what we have. Many different adapters which are all going all over the place. 18, 14, let's hold that there, 23, so we need this adapter here, so we'll leave that one out ready for in a moment when Alex comes to pick up the set. So I want to demonstrate the tube life with him here so we can actually see what it's like. If you are selling a TV set and you do have one of these kits, it is quite a nice idea actually to whenever you post pictures of the set online, also take a reading of the tube value, or the values that you get on the dials here for each gun. Take a photograph of that and obviously show that this is connected to the back of the tube itself on the set that you're selling. And then you can use that on any sort of sales literature that you're putting out for the set itself. Just shows anyone that's buying it that the set is in good shape. Anyway, let's make sure these are all in the lowest positions. And yep, the next thing that we will do is we'll be getting into the back of the set and testing the tube. So we've got the tube hooked up to the tester. It's a Blue Label 580X, A51 580X, as I've said several times already. Obviously heaters are glowing, heater voltage is set to 6.3 volts, and in test mode we are showing good across each gun. If I do a life, they fall off very evenly. If we do tracking, and all of them come up to set tracking pretty much evenly. Focus is okay. Obviously it's the wrong light because I have had this unit apart to fix another issue, so I put the bulb in the wrong place, but it works. That is a very healthy tube. I think the next thing is we fire up the set and we give it a test before it goes to its new owner. So just getting a nice view of the set. The tube is very good. This is a VHS signal, so it's not as clear as say putting a DVD into the same set, but this is using the audio input around the back, which is feeding in a stereo signal from the back of this hi-fi VCR, and it's looking very good indeed.